Hi guys, and welcome back. Today we're taking a little break from this, our front arch mold making, to work on this. So I've got a few exhaust mods that we're going to be doing, and I just thought I'd take you along for the ride, see how they all turn out. Stay tuned. Oh yes. Right, so these are Torqen's version 2 of the sports cats. I've had the original version and these are much better looking. I mean, it's not to say the originals weren't nice, but you can see these. See the welds. The welds are absolutely beautiful. An extra long bung on them as well, which should help. Yeah, they're nice. 200 cell high flow cats. These ones are for the HR engine. I'm pretty sure they do a couple of different versions. They do the DE, and I think they've also got straight pipes as well. So just to be fair, this is not paid promotion. I have paid for these myself, which I've done with most of my parts I think. I don't think I've actually had anything for free. Not that I'm looking for anything for free. I just like to promote good quality parts. Let you guys know what you're dealing with. Yeah, those are beautiful. Really beautiful. So this is also their new Y pipe they're offering, and it comes, you can either have it, right, so it's a 2-piece Y pipe, got the flexes on it, again welding is really nice. So you got an option with this. You could have it straight pipe like so, or you can have it with a resonator on it. Probably more if you're going for D-cats to maybe resonate it a little bit, but since we're going for the sports cats, I just decided to straight pipe it, and I'm going to assume it comes with it comes with a clamp. So nice bag of fittings. So there's the bag of fittings for the sports cats. We've got 2 gaskets for either side, bunch of bolts, and this is for the Y pipe. So we've got 2 gaskets right there, and one for the exhaust side, and a nice beefy V-clamp around this. Now, I need to be honest and say I've never used a V-clamp before, but I'm going to assume they put some sort of gasket paste or a gasket in there. I'll need to check that out. Just to create a seal, maybe some exhaust gasket paste, and clamp it together. Yeah, I'm liking the look of these. So let's get to fitting and see how it actually fits. Give you a nice honest review. See, I had the cats before and everything lined up fine with them, so I don't see these being any different. So I came out last night after I got the car up in the ramps, and we put some WD-40 on all the bolts that were taken off. Not that they're overly bad compared to most 350s, considering it's been in Japan all its life. So everything, I've got my fingers crossed. There is usually 1 or 2 studs up here that give us problems, so we're going to be changing cats in the Y pipe. Since this is a little review video, what I'll do is I'll change the cats first, keep the standard Y pipe just to show if everything's going to meet up okay, and if that's fine then we'll change the Y pipe and make sure it meets up to the Nismo centre section, and we'll see how it sounds. Better start getting the spanners out. Okay, since you never got to see the other side, I'll show you this side again. So a bit of exhaust paste, round about, put the gasket on, squeeze the gasket right down so I could then scoop out all the extra paste that's squeezed out to save it going into the cat. And that should be that. I'll do a little bit of paste up here as well, but very, very lightly. OEM looks as if it didn't have a gasket on it, so it slots into it and the pressure of it being pulled together seals it. I'm just smearing it in, taking as much off as I can, so there's nothing too heavy on it. So that's them mated up quite nicely. I think I showed you that earlier, but the camera wasn't looking at it, so I'll just show you again. The longer extension bar to obviously stop the sensors being triggered, it's further away, and there's still plenty of space away for the gearbox. The wire to hook in and plug back in. That's it connected up to the OEM Y pipe. I won't bother on this side, but I could tell you once the bolts pull that in, that will just pull in just nicely. So yeah, happy with fitting of them. What we'll do now is we will strip the Y pipe off and then put that on. Before I start screwing and angle grinders out, I thought I'd give this a last attempt. I've got this little set here, can you see it? It's supposed to help take off rounded nuts. I've had a little success with it in the past before, with smaller nuts. Nothing this big, so I'm going to try it. The only worry is the thread sticks out too far. Need to get the extension piece in, but what I'll do, heat it up, hammer this on, and we'll see if we can get it turning. After that, it's swearing and angle grinder time. Look at that. See this big boy for Halfords. If you can fit it in, it never lets you down. Okay, I have been told that this Y piece has a straight bit and the V-band connector does not need any gasket. Which, okay, that's fair enough. I'll have a look at it here. Well, obviously just a few parts together, that clamps it together. Not that I don't trust the fact it doesn't need a gasket, but I'm going to put some paste on it anyway. If it just doesn't need a gasket, it just needs paste. In the box I have three gaskets, one for there, one for the side, selection of bolts. So that's going to get pasted. Well, it's a shame to take a Nismo exhaust off a Nismo car, but I will be keeping it. But it's going to be getting replaced with something equally as good, if not better. So I'll go and get it for you. There we have it. An Amuse titanium exhaust. Weighs almost nothing really. Weighs about 8 kilos for the system compared to maybe 15. I need to weigh the Nismo, but it definitely feels a lot heavier. And hopefully should give us a deeper exhaust note as well. So I thought I'd just take the full exhaust hangers off, and rather than fighting with them up in the car, I'll fight with them down here to get them off the exhaust, and it should be easy enough to swap everything over, fingers crossed. I can see already I need to swap. I just bolted up the centre section of the Amuse, but I've got that round the wrong way, so the bolts are loose anyway, so that's easy. Swap that round, put some exhaust paste in it anyway, and then get everything back up in the car and see how it sounds. Well, there you have it guys, that's everything all fitted up. Car definitely sounds a little deeper, even just with the cats and the Y pipe on, and then with the Amuse exhaust it sounds deeper again, which I really like. A few of you might have noticed there's a slight rattle just when you're letting off the accelerator. We first just thought it was the Y. It sounds as if it comes from the Y pipe, so we thought alright, maybe an issue with that, so we took it off, put the OEM Y pipe back on, and it was still there. So we end up stripping off the cats, the Y and the full exhaust, just leaving it with the headers, and the car's definitely got some sort of rattle when you're letting off. Just a kind of rattle like a heat shield or something, so whether I've moved a heat shield in the manifold when I've been getting the sockets knocked down there, or maybe it's just the manifold itself is loosened or cracked or something. So we took everything off, tested it, and we know that it's definitely come from the manifold. So I can recommend the Torqen cats and the Y pipe. They definitely fit up perfectly, and the extra long extension on the O2 sensors shouldn't give you any problems. The light should stay off. So apart from that, yeah, everything's great. You can see it from there. I bought two new O2 sensors. One of them was just stuck in the old cats. So I just thought I'd buy two new ones, just bought eBay cheap ones, which isn't what I usually do, but it meant I got them here quickly. But yeah, I'm really happy with everything else, happy with how all the bolts came off the car, apart from maybe I think there was one going into the cat stud and one on the Y, the existing Y pipe. But the Amuse Titan is stunning, it's so light as well. When I found out I probably got a problem with the headers, I went online and looked up the Amuse headers, but They're about £3.5 grand, so I don't think I'll be putting that expense into the car. But yeah, definitely sounds a lot better. Apart from the rasp, which we'll get sorted out in the future when I get more time to diagnose it. So for now, thank you very much guys. Till next time.